Annie M.
Annie, exactly. What is up with that? My husband called. He could see the lake. He said it's just white caps.
Several 50-mile-per-hour wind gusts this morning clocked across the area, mainly right along the lakeshore up into the Buffalo Metro. Strongest wind gusts, 58 miles per hour at the Dunkirk Lighthouse, 53 at the Coast Guard Station downtown, and the airport hit 51 miles per hour. So a very windy start to the day. Things settling down a little bit now as of noontime. The wind gusts not quite as bad as they were earlier this morning. We're down into the 20-mile-per-hour range for the most part across most of the area. 32 still up there at the Falls, 26 at the airport, and 29 miles per hour down here at Dunkirk. And the winds will continue to slowly diminish as we get into the late afternoon hours. Let's check out the lakeshore. Here's the Buffalo State College Great Lakes Research Center webcam, and still looking pretty chaotic out there. The waves and the clouds, and at least there's no precipitation around the city. And it was kind of interesting what happened with the precip this morning. It first set up across Niagara and Orleans County, some lake effect, and this shot came in from up in Wheatfield earlier this morning. Actually, Gary's sending this in from up in that direction. A beautiful rainbow due to some of that rain coming down and the rising sun along the eastern horizon. And then Carol from Eggertsville sent this photo in of the dark sky looming to the north earlier this morning. And nice contrast there with the golden trees in the foreground. But this rain shower activity set up first off up here, Niagara, Orleans counties. And then it kind of hopped over Buffalo and set up just to the south and east of the city. And that band is continuing now as of noontime, running from about Westfield down there in Chautauqua County, extending maybe through the Boston Hills and right up here into Warsaw. And this band should continue to sink southward this afternoon. So if you're south of the band, it's dry right now. You'll probably catch some of these rain showers during the course of the afternoon. Oh, there it is, right on target with the super microcast. And this rain shower band will continue to sink southward into the southern tier, the northern tier counties of PA this afternoon. Cooler air is filtering into the region. Now, that's the trigger for this lake effect precipitation that we're encountering right now. And it cools down enough by later tonight, especially after midnight, that there's going to be some wet snowflakes mixing in on the highest hilltops down here in the southern tier, closer to the PA line, and maybe even off to the east of Buffalo. The bulk of the precipitation, at least for tonight and into the morning hours tomorrow, will be found across the higher terrain to the south of the city, and then this will start to taper off as we get into the afternoon. And it looks to be a mainly precip-free weekend heading our way. 51 degrees. We've cooled down at Niagara Falls, 51 at Buffalo. It was 59 back at 5 a.m. For the beginning of wake up. 49 degrees down here at Dunkirk, 45 at Jamestown, and 48 down at Bradford. Your forecast details for this afternoon. The sunset time coming up at 6:11. The water temperature still hovering there at 56 off the eastern end of Lake Erie at Buffalo. Still rather windy this afternoon, but not as windy as it was earlier this morning. Mostly cloudy skies and cooler. Lake effect rain showers south and east of the city continue to sink further south this afternoon. The winds diminish slightly later on, with temperatures dropping into the 40s pretty much region-wide. For tonight, mostly to partly cloudy skies, scattered rain showers in the ski country mixed with some snowflakes after midnight on the highest hills, 34 to 39. More of that tomorrow morning. That will wind down tomorrow afternoon with partly sunny skies, cool, still quite breezy, 44 to 48 degrees. And on Saturday, it becomes rather windy again. Considerable clouds, northern areas, sunnier to the south, but it looks to be mainly rain-free for Saturday, 49 to 54 degrees. And the same goes for the trick-or-treaters on Sunday. Partly sunny, a high of 53. Readings drop into the 40s during the evening hours. Looks like a pretty decent holiday weekend.
My daughter